Are they breaking news already today? What's going on? It seems like we ain't too long got through talking about this situation. Houston Texans traded John Metchie to the Philadelphia Eagles. Texans and Eagles are involved. You knew I had to talk about this one. Yes, indeed. Well, we just talked about this situation last week. John Metchie making this team, making this roster for the Texans. Wide receiver deep in the depth chart. His day has come. He tried to put up a fight, but I knew his chances were slim to none to make this team. He slid by last season. And what do you know the situation he found himself in? Who better to go to than a champion Philadelphia Eagles team? If you ask me, he's coming out like a fat rat. He's coming out like a fat rat. If he can make this roster, he goes over there, he take care of his business. He has an opportunity to win a championship, a Super Bowl. Joining a champion. There's no better team he could have went to than the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm going to wish this man the best, but I just knew it was slim pickings for him to make this roster. The Houston Texans traded wide receiver John Metchie III to the Philadelphia Eagles. In return, the Texans received tight end Harrison Bryant and a 5th-round draft pick from the Eagles. The Eagles also sent a 6th-round pick to the Texans in the deal. This trade appears to be a swap of players and draft picks, with the Texans gaining a tight end and a higher draft pick while the Eagles get a receiver. Swabs, draft picks, 6th round, 5th round, really doesn't matter. The bulk of all of this is John Metchie, right? John Metchie moving. And for the Eagles, they just keep fattening up this roster, right? Hell of a player for them to pick up. What is Howard Roseman doing over there, man? This man here is willing and dealing, got his poker chips, you know what I'm saying? Got his shades on. You don't know what moves he gonna make, but he's making moves. Jeffrey Lurie and Howard Roseman gotta be the best team since Kobe and Shaq, since Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. You cannot mess with them. That organization, if this is not the best organization in the league, it's gotta be the best. It's the best organization in the league, no doubt about that. The only organization that I can say that comes real close is the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's the only team I'll give praise for that. Back in the day, it was the New England Patriots as well. They probably still, I don't know. We'll see. You know, Belichick is gone now. Brady's gone. Let's see how good they are with them no longer having them at the franchise. Right? But John Metchie came out like a fat rat. Going to a Philadelphia Eagles team, which I believe he can make this roster. I mean, you got A.J. Brown, right? You got Devontae Smith. They picked up Dotson last season. You have Metchie. Metchie could be your 4th or your 3rd. I don't know if Metchie can beat out Dotson. It's possible. We're going to see. They don't have much to work with. You got another preseason game, and I'll probably just put him at 4th and then work it from there, see what he can do. Get him a few snaps throughout the regular season, see if he can come up big. But yes, man, I just wanted to come in because John Metchie is no longer a Houston Texan. Farewell to him. He is a Philadelphia Eagle, and it's not bad. It's not bad. But ain't it a coincidence? Texans and Eagles are making deals together. It don't get no sweeter than that. Don't get no sweeter. Let's look at this. Let me see what we got here. This Texans depth chart for these wide receivers. Because we already know Nico Collins, he's the superstar for the Texans. We know that. He's not going anywhere. You got Tank Dell, who is out for the season. They're going to hold on to him. All right? That's 2. You got Xavier Hutchinson. Young guy, 2nd year coming in, putting in work. And they definitely keeping him on his roster. You have Xavier Johnson, which I think they're probably going to be cutting him. There's a possibility he'll be cut. You have Christian Kirk. He's not going anywhere. That's your fourth receiver. I don't know if they keep him 6'7". What's going to be the deal? You also have Jalen Noel. You know he's not going anywhere. And Higgins. That tandem right there is not going anywhere. You already know. All right? So that's 6 right there. Justin Watson. Will he make this roster? Is he the one who sent Metchie on that airplane? Justin Watson. We're going to find out if Justin Watson going to make this team. Braxton Berrios, you know he's making the team. Not only he's a wide receiver, but he's a return guy. So that makes him special. You know what I'm saying? He is special. He does multiple things. And I believe he will be a hell of a third down receiver. He's going to get some action. Braxton Berrios, he's going to get some action. Key third down pickups I can see coming from him in that slot. Then you got Daniel Jackson, which you know he will be cut. I'm assuming. Then you got Quintez Cephas, right? So you already see who's going to make this team. Wide receivers, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Xavier Hutchinson, Christian Kirk, Jalen Noel, Jaden Higgins, Justin Watson, and Braxton Berrios. Justin Watson still on the brink, but those other guys, you can count them in. There was no way Metchie was going to make this roster. Then he's going to be up for a contract, and then you got to ask yourself, did you really want to pay John Metchie? With all this talent and young talent you have at the same position? He was too inconsistent. He made plays. Metchie made plays, but he was inconsistent. There's no doubt about that. So if you got some ifs and maybes and some buts behind it, then the Texans did the right thing. But they did him a favor. It's not a sad song for Metchie. They called him in, I'm pretty sure, because that's the way D'Amico Ryans run things, and Casario. Talk to this guy, let him know what they were going to be doing. Let him know they're going to miss him. The wide receiver depth chart is heavy. We wish we could have got you in there, but you didn't make the cut. But we're going to trade you. We're going to trade you to a contending team that's already polished. The team that received the Nobel Peace Prize last year. We sending you to them. I bet Metchie just cracked a smile and he said, "Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you." And that was all she wrote. So the Texans, in their mind, they got rid of some dead weight, so to speak. When you have a depth chart at the wide receiver position this heavy, you let go some dead weight. And the Philadelphia Eagles, they're just doing what they usually do, picking up talent. Just adding more pieces to what they already got. Wide receiver group is already fantastic. Plug this guy in. He'll be wide open. Plenty of space to make plays. All he got to do is produce. Go over there, relax, looking to put in work. So far as the Houston Texans on Saturday, play well. Play very well. Stroud got this offense moving. They showed us something, and they got out of there. Looked polished. Nick Caley decided to come down on the sideline a little bit where we can see him, see what he's about, see how he's calling plays, how he's looking over there with a sheet and some headphones on, see how he talks to the guys. That was important. Hope he stays down there and decide to stay on the sideline this season instead of up in the booth. But look, it really doesn't matter, to be honest with you, as long as he calls them plays and they move that ball. That's the most important thing, no matter where he's at. But me, being up and personal with the players, reading them, having a conversation, sensing what's going on out there on the field, adjusting. Yeah, you got more room. You can jot down. You can put your little notes and sticky pads up and have a good bird eye view. Yeah, it's all great. It's great. But it ain't nothing like being on the sideline with those players. You can't create that feeling up in the press box. You just can't do it. So, but good game. Good showing for the Texans. And tonight, I don't know if y'all watching that Bills and Bears, but Caleb Williams. I'm liking what I see. A lot of pressure on that young guy coming in this season. And he looked fabulous. He was moving that offense early. They got him out now, but he was moving that offense. I mean, back foot hit the ground, and that ball was coming out, and he knew exactly where he wanted to go with it. So this new head coach they got over there, he must be some kind of magnificent, because he got Caleb with that look in his eye, ready to go to work. What it looked like. Now it is preseason. We know that it is preseason. But shit, he ain't looked this good all last season. All right, so we gonna bottle this one up. And I'm wishing great things for the young man. I like to see the Bears. We always want new blood in. We always talk about new blood in the playoffs. Chicago Bears have to be coming. I love them in the mix, no doubt. So y'all enjoy yourselves. Yes, it's Slouchy Sunday. Probably going to turn into making it Monday by the time we're done here. But good football weekend, trying to focus in on all these games. Not watching all of them to the end. Of course, that'd be crazy. It's hard to do that. There's a lot of games. Now, you have 2 a night. Yeah, you can watch all of them. But when you got 6, 8 games going on at the same time, you're kind of bouncing around a little bit, trying to keep up with these scores and see who's starting, what they're going to do. Then you swap back to the other game and vice versa. So that's just how it rolls, trying to keep up with all these games. But good football weekend. It's narrowing down. The cuts are going to be coming. The cuts are going to be coming to fill out these rosters and know what you're working with heading into the regular season. So stay tuned on all of that. Buckle up and get ready. Because when it counts, it counts. It counts. All right? G.S.Q.H. Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Metchie is gone, but in the best situation anybody could be in. Trying to go be a champion. Thanks for y'all time. I'm out of here. Peace.